Hello and welcome. So, in this talk, we would be decimating this x to the x decimated, where x is 8 by 8 and our x decimated is 4 by 4. We can use a naive approach to basically select the alternate values in the columns as well as along the rows, and this would be generating us this x decimated. However, let's use an automated approach in which we would be using a filter which is g, and g would be in the form of ones and zeros. So the form of this g would be 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 and then 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0, and then the third row would be 4 zeros followed by 1 and then 0, and then finally we would be having 0 0 0 0 0 1 0. Now if you want to decimate, what we can do is we can multiply g matrix with the g of t. So g of t would basically be looking like 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 and then 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0, and the third column would be 1 and it would be followed by 3 zeros, and finally we would be having 0 0 1 and 0. Now if you multiply the or do the matrix operation with the respect to the row and then the first column, so this would be generating you 1 here, and then first row second column, so this would be giving you 3, and this would be followed by first row third column, so this would be 5 and 7. So if you do this stuff and you basically continue on, then for the second row and first column, so this would be 9 11 13 and 15. Then we would be having 17 19 21 and 23. So in this way, if you continue, so the finally you would be having something like 57 59 61 and 63. If you would be looking at the size, so this would be 8 into the 4. Why? So there would be 8 rows and 4 columns. Now we again have to decimate this along the xg of t along the rows, and for that we would be basically doing the operation of x of gt, and that would be multiplied by the g. So in this way, this would be our first row, this would be our first column, and if you do this operation, then you would be getting 1, then first row second column, so this would be 3, first row third column, first row fourth column, then second row and first column, so this would be selecting this 17. Hence if you continue this process, so this would be 17 19 21 23, and then you would be getting 33 35 37 39 and 49 51 53 and 55, which is same as whatever we have here. So we have actually done the first part, which is the decimation from 8 into 8 into 4 into 4. But if you look at the values here, so we have a jump of 2 across our columns and jump of 16 across our rows. So this represent so this is sort of an artifact. If you look this with the respect to the original image, where we have the smooth transition and we have smooth transitions of intensity values in natural images. So if we want to decimate and do not want this artifact, then what we can employ is the low pass filtering. And here we would be discussing a special low pass filter which is known as the uh, Gaussian or the Gaussian filter. Thank you very much.